What's going on, guys? Welcome to the call. Welcome. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are tuning in from around the world. This is the Facebook Angels coming to you live from all corners of the world. We got Stacy Christine here. Hi, guys. Welcome. I am in New York City. We have Connie Matthews, who is in Brisbane, Australia, and Sarah. I am so not Sparis Espinola. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, but she's in San Diego, California. We're coming to you live, and we're super excited for our second broadcast. Today, we are going to be speaking about how to become the attractor factor. So, the last week was super exciting. We gave so much information. I hope you guys were able to check it out. Today's going to be even more jam packed with information. I want to make sure that you guys stay till the end of the call because we have a bonus for you all, and I don't want you to miss out. So we're gonna go ahead and get started because we value you guys' time. We really appreciate you guys being here. Tonight, we're gonna have Miss Connie Matthews come on and speak to us about her journey with all the information that she has learned so far, her success, and what it can do for you guys. Right after Connie speaks about her success, we're going to have the beautiful Sarah come on and give you some nuggets, some jewels, some information that you can use in any business, guys. This information is for any business. So if you're joining this call, we appreciate you. We welcome you. If you're catching the replay, we appreciate you. We welcome you. We're going to go ahead and get started. So, Miss Connie, go ahead and take the mic. Let's hear your story.
Sweet. All right. Can we hear me? Yeah, loud and clear. Welcome, everybody. Now, I know that I've got someone on our call from India. So we are really being global. We've got people from the US watching. We've got people from Australia watching. And I just want to thank everybody for coming in and watching. I think this is just so exciting. It's very exciting. Now, obviously what the girls have asked me to do is maybe just share my little story. And I'm probably coming from a different angle than a lot of people would when they come into a network marketing business. So my story is I actually retired 3.5 years ago. My husband and I, we went overseas, came back, went overseas, came back, moved from Brisbane, would you believe, back to Adelaide, came back because I like the warmer weather. We both woke up one morning and thought to ourselves, you know what, it's pretty boring being retired. What are we going to do? Now, that was one thought that was going through our mind. Our second thought going through our minds were, can you guys see me? Because I can actually just see, yeah, sweet. The second thing going through our minds were, yep, we both earned really good income for a very long time. We both had company vehicles, and my husband was a general manager of a hotel. So we lived inside the hotel. So we were actually doing quite well. So hence why we were able to retire quite early. But I have to tell you, when you get to this end of your life, mind you, I still think I'm 21, but obviously I'm not. My granddaughter tells me quite loudly how old I am, but that's another story. So when you get to this end, you kind of like think to yourself, you can see the superannuation or your retirement funding in, where you put it, and you can actually see it starting to go down. So what I didn't want to do is go back to work for someone 9 till 5. And these days, if you're in the corporate world, there is no such thing as 9 till 5. What actually happens is you are working. I used to work from 5 in the morning till about 10 o'clock at night. And I was happy doing it, but you know what? I don't want to do that anymore. So for me, I started looking around for what could I do, what's actually out there that could make me an income and also make me a residual income. And I can work anywhere in the world because my whole family, our son and the grandchildren, my mum, all the parents, everybody's in Adelaide, and that's 2,100 kilometres away from where we are right now. So we go back to Adelaide on a very regular basis. And what I wanted was some sort of work that you could just pick your laptop up and you could sit anywhere in the world and actually create an income. So there were so many different opportunities that did actually come my way, and I did take on board a multi-level marketing business. And I found that that was a little bit difficult to get where I wanted to go. So I went looking for a training program, and voila, here is the training program that we want to present to you this evening. So what kind of struggles do we get when we join a network marketing company? One of the biggest ones is that people actually hate harassing their friends and their family. So when you join a networking company, the first thing they tell you to do is go out and write a list of 100 friends and family and go and talk to those people. That's quite painful. So it's very uncomfortable. And if you have not been taught the skill set on how to handle that, when you get to number 100 and you haven't learnt that skill set, you've got to go back to number 1 again and start all over again. That's very uncomfortable. And that's one thing we don't want anybody to do. So we teach you skills to get out of that and actually work your network marketing business effectively. The other thing is that people really dislike being rejected. Now, when you are a salesperson, which is what I am, I will get a no and I'm good with that and I'll just move on to the next person. But a lot of people, when they get into a networking company, they haven't been taught how to take that no on board, and they actually take it personally. So we show you how to work with what we call a cold market, turn it into a warm market, and work that way, and then work with people and have conversations. Now, the other thing is when you get into this type of business, what's also very difficult is nobody teaches you how to generate leads. If you don't have a lead, you do not have a business. So we show you how to actually do that. And that's a real struggle with a lot of people because they just don't know how to do that. The other struggle with the network marketing business is that many people may get a lead. So let's say, for an example, I gave you a list of 20,000 people. Would you actually know what to do with those people? Would you know how to handle those people? Or would you burn all of those leads? Or would you just throw the whole thing up in the air and go, I have no idea what to do with them? We teach you skill set on how to do that. And it's just, it's not that hard, guys. It's a very simple system, and we're here to help you all the way. Now, the other thing, the number one thing when it comes to increasing your income with multi-level marketing businesses, people do not teach you how to duplicate. So if you can't duplicate, you won't get any income to start with. So the key there is we show you how to duplicate your team without making it so difficult. Because if you make it a really big, long-winded process, you'll never duplicate anyway because you make it too hard to duplicate. So we show people how to duplicate really, really easily. So they are the 5 pain points within our industry, and they are real and they are a struggle. And we want to be able to show you how to work through that. So that is my little
I want to hear
story.
some of your success. How much money have you made? Let's get to the numbers over here.
Okay. All right, that's a good point because I nearly forgot about that. Guys, I'm actually relatively new to this system. I've been in this system for a whole 3 months. And I have to tell you guys, if I can do this, and I have a little bit of a fear with technical stuff, if I can do this, I can share my skill set and my knowledge with people. I've actually averaged $3,500 each month. So that's nothing to sneeze at, guys, because I can tell you that the average income for the network marketing industry in Australia is $500 a month. And in America, it's $400 a month. Now, that's what I'm doing is $3,500 averaging. And that's starting at the beginning. So if I can do this, I can teach you how to do it. Thank you. I can teach you to do the same thing. And also Sarah can do the same thing. And obviously Stacey, we are the Facebook Angels, and it's our mission to help so many people come into our field, teach you the skill set on how to do this so that you guys can be number one on your leaderboard. It doesn't have to be our leaderboard. It can be your leaderboard. So guys, if I can make 10 grand in 3 months, I'm telling you, you can do it as well. And we want to see you here on the inside. Any other questions, young Sarah? Nope, that's it.
Thank you so much.
Yay!
Well
Thank you.
done.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you guys, this is exactly what we're here to do. This is the Facebook Angels, and I'm the third and final angel for the night tonight. And and I'm so excited, you guys, to show you something that screen share right now that I have just learned over the past month, and it's already really changing my business. I myself had a $1,000 day yesterday. So that's super, super, super exciting. Okay, let me see. Now that should be sharing the screen. You guys see my screen?
Yes, we do.
Hey, that's awesome. Okay, good. All right, so I am going to click here. And now you see what I see. Okay, so this is the second training, everybody. This is becoming the attractor factor, and you're in the right place. If you've seen this picture around, if you've seen how to get people into your inbox requesting to join you, okay? This is what we're going to be covering tonight. And it's really cool, you guys, because this is training number 2. Last week, we had training number 1. And training number 1 was, training number 1 was how to get leads, right? So if you guys were with us last week, awesome. And if you're with us again this week, congratulations. You guys are rock stars. We're going to have 8 weeks total, you guys. So it's going to be a compilation. Is that how you say it? Of collection. Let's just use the words I know how to say. It's a collection of training series for you guys so that you can know how to work with your leads, what you need to do exactly. Last week, if you can remember, Stacy Christine was teaching us exactly what you need to post on Facebook to get more people interacting, what you need to do for your profile picture, what you need to do for your banner to have it your preferred state of being. And she talked about the different kinds of posts that you should be doing to get more interaction, right? She also showed us a really cool tip on generating the leads without going to Facebook jail. So if you can remember, that was an app called the Discover People. So that's really, really cool. And if you guys don't remember the training, we have it. We're going to put it together for you, all 8 of them at the same time. But go ahead and message either Stacy, Connie, or myself to get the replay from last week. All right. So this week, we want to teach you how to step into leadership. The difference this is going to make for you is going to be so huge. Last week, we learned how to generate leads and how you go into their inbox and talk to them, at least 25 people every single day. And then you're going to go through how to convert them. And, you know, that's a little bit more difficult if you're not doing the leadership skills that we teach. You can see in this picture, are you a cheerleader or a leader? And that's something our millionaire mentor, Darren Little, talks about all the time, right? You can be a promoter or you can be a leader. You can cheer other people on or you can step into leadership yourself. And it's a very, very big income difference if you do it that way. Because I want you guys, for whatever business that you're in, to get people coming to you and saying, but I want in, right? That is something that's really going to be exciting for your business. No longer are you pulling, you know, people trying to drag them to you, but they're running towards you, asking you, knocking on your door, right? So you have this curiosity, this leadership that they're attracted to. So how do I do that, right? We're going to tell you here today exactly what you're going to do to attract the people into your inbox wanting to join you. Okay, this is going to help you get quicker sales, more sales. So here you can see Stacy Christine did an awesome job the other night. She got on a Facebook Live, spoke from her heart. And that's what people want to see. That's what they're attracted to. They want to see people in their real zone, in their real heart, nothing fake, but all them. Because guys, before they even get into your inbox, I don't know if you guys realize this, but people are stalking you. People are looking at your Facebooks. I mean, I know that if somebody likes one of my teenage kids or adult kids, and I hear that, I go straight to their Facebook and I find out what kind of a person are they, even before I even meet these people, right? Because I want to know, and everybody else does that too. Facebook is a very social media, and people are looking at what you're posting. So you need to speak from your heart and get out on a live. Facebook Lives matter. We learned that from Stacy last week. That you can do with the lives is you can do what Connie did. I think this is from yesterday, it says. And what she did was she interviewed a top earner, Porn Tip Molding. And so when you do a Facebook Live interview, that is something that people don't do generally. It's a very rarity. And when they do it, you can definitely identify who the leaders are, because the leaders are doing things that's a little bit uncomfortable, and it's okay. The first time you do anything, it's uncomfortable, and after that, it's easy, okay? Another thing that will help you to become successful is to leverage other people's success stories, okay? Now, when I first heard about this, I thought, I don't want to highlight someone else. I don't want to promote someone else. But guys, this is the way to go. If you point and tag them in the post, now you've just added their audience to your audience, right? And the leaders love this, you guys. They love that extra advertising for free. They love the shout outs. And I know I do. So, I mean, if you start leveraging other people's successes, that just joins you in with that group of people. You've now lifted yourself up into that level. Is a huge thing, and you're going to hear this throughout this presentation tonight. Leverage, leverage, leverage. So this is a post that I did yesterday. I said, yay, I just made 1K, and so did a teammate, Jennifer Gabat. All right, how about you? Comment, I want to know how below. Okay, because it is true that I did, but also a friend of mine did. So I'm going to give her a shout out, and then her audience sees it as well, and it just has multiplied right there. Okay, you guys? So these are techniques that I'm teaching you. Don't be afraid to do that on your personal page as well. That will make you stand out as a leader by joining the leaders. Now, I want to make this very clear. Tagging people in posts is not something you should do for your prospects, okay? There's right ways to do things and wrong ways to do things. And do not tag people that you're prospecting to, okay? Because that's just super annoying, and people are going to drop you like, you know, what can you drop them like? Drop them like flies? I don't know. But they'll drop you. They'll unfriend you quickly. They'll unfollow you quickly. That is a very good way to get, you know, the opposite of what we're doing here. We're trying to be the attractor factor. So tag your leaders, anybody who's doing well, whether it's Eric Worre, whether it's Tony Robbins, whether it's people inside your team or people outside of your team, right? It doesn't matter. If they're doing well, give them some compliments, give them some props, and that will help your business. Another thing that we teach is to create a personal development group. Okay, this is Connie Matthews' personal development group. She rocks it inside her group. She shows everybody inside there how much of a leader she is. And she is a great leader. She's going on lives inside her group every single night at the same time. And that makes the people realize what they're about to expect. Because I'll tell you one thing, before they even get into your chat, they want to see if you're going to be there for them. They're going to want to see, is this just a passing, moment for them where they just want to make sales and they're not really going to help me? People are waiting to see if you're the leader. And you have to keep providing value, value, value. That's what leaders do. So we suggest that you make a personal development group, and inside there, pack it with value. Step it up even higher than you do on your personal page. Okay? It's a very, very big tip. Now, what we do is people that are on the personal page, it's like a funnel. Now, I didn't make a slide for this to show you, but think about it. Your personal page has about 5,000 people into it, right? And the people that have reached out to you and said they want more information, then you, boom, put them in your personal development group for a more intense training, right? And this is for anybody. This is for people that are on your team or off of your team. This is a free group that you put them into. People love free groups, and they love to see leaders in the free groups helping them for free. They're building the trust in you. So when you show up and do one of these groups, it's a huge, huge thing. So another thing that you need to do is choose to be a leader, not just a promoter. And what does that mean? That means that when you join a business, of course, the leaders are doing the webinars, aren't they? And they're on the webinars, and you see them, and you see how they think. They're putting everything together. They're doing the work. And then they give you a link that you can share with other people. And that's awesome. You should definitely take advantage of that and be promoting your team's webinars. But if you want to step it up a notch, if you want people coming to you, then you need to choose to be the leader, right? You need to choose to do the webinars. And it's not that hard. Anything can be learned. Choose to learn it. That's the very, very cool thing. So, for example, you see here that us three, the Charlie's Angels, the Facebook Angels, is doing a webinar tonight. We did one last week. We're going to keep doing them for you for 8 weeks. And so this is just one of the things that we don't just preach it, but we practice what we preach, because these things work. If we didn't believe that they worked, we wouldn't be doing them. They do work. And it's very fun to push yourself to the next level. Another thing that we do is we gather groups. Okay, this will leverage your time. So you could go one-to-one to answer people that are coming into your chats, or you can get them all together in one group. And that's what our millionaire mentor, Darren Little, teaches us. So here you can see what I recently did was I had a post before this, a little bit of a campaign, you might say. I put out a little interest to see if people wanted 10K before Christmas. I got a feedback from it. So much that I wasn't going to be able to go one-to-one with everyone. So we got them into groups. And I made this little thing here in Canva, and I got a lot of responses. So then I moved them over to this 10K Christmas chat, and I did a Zoom with everybody, and I gave them tons of value, and I recorded it and made myself a little clone there. Using that until Christmas, really. So leverage your own Zoom meetings is the natural next step. Every time that you guys go on a Zoom with someone, every time you show up in person, which is highly recommended, the more often you can get out of the chats and get into a Zoom where you can talk with someone face to face, the better. So here we see that Stacy Christine has just taken a screenshot of the Zoom that she was in, and she wrapped it up in a cool little package and just talked about it, letting people know that she's part of a really cool thing. You guys, I was part of a business that just did teleconferences over the phone, and you didn't see the people that were leading it. You didn't see them at all. And it was really like not personal, you know, to not be able to see who you're working with. What kind of trust is that? You know, and we had a lot of problems keeping people in our downline. And so a lot of it had to do with the training that wasn't up to date, and a lot of it had to do with the way the presentations were. You know, if we're not meeting our leaders in person, then how long are you really going to stay with them? Because it just seems out of reach. So Zoom meetings and webinars help those people trust you and stay with you for the long run. We're developing relationships, guys, in a big way. Now you're probably telling me, I don't have an income story yet. This is scary for me to do. I don't like getting on the Facebook Lives. I've never done it before. I'm sure you have a lot of but going on in your head right now. And I want to tell you, because this is not a fear factor tonight, you guys. Oh, if you've ever seen it where you have to go through your fears and push through them and do, this is not fear factor, and you shouldn't be full of fears. This is the attractor factor that makes you the most money, right? So you guys love this process. Fall in love with the process and get past the barriers that you have, because you can either sit back and be fearful and wonder, what if I would really do it? Or you can do it, test your results and your data, tweak something, and keep going, because that's what they teach us in our Millionaire Mentoring. 2, the Black Ops Underground Marketing. You guys, this is the key to all the value that I just gave you tonight. Black Ops Underground Marketing has changed the game for Connie and Stacy, Christine, and myself. It's a totally different thing than people are teaching out there. A lot of people are afraid to teach their people exactly what they're doing because they're afraid of the competition. And we live in an abundant world. You guys, there's no way that I am going to be able to reach every single person that's on Facebook. There's way too many. We have an abundance of people that are looking to make money online. So there's no competition. I want, and Stacy, Christine, and Connie, we want to help you rise up that you're doing. And the Black Ops Underground Marketing is definitely what's helped us do it. Inside there, we have 3 millionaire mentors, 24/7. We have Cedric Penn, Ari Maccabee, and Darren Little. And we've talked about Darren before. But 3 millionaire mentors are definitely better than one. You know, Cedric lives at a time zone that's different from Ari, that's different from Darren. So the night, there is somebody inside our Black Ops group answering questions for us. How many times are you guys able to say that you've actually talked to a millionaire mentor about questions that you have for your business? So that's really, really cool. So what we have inside of Black Ops is Darren Little's Millionaire Mentoring Sessions. That's a $10,000 value. Look at how cool this guy is. Look at his car. Look at he's got his own clothing line for Black Ops. I mean, for goodness gracious, he's a wonderful, wonderful mentor, and we're working with him directly every single Saturday for about 4.5 hours. So we've gotten to know him on a personal level, and he's the real deal. He really cares, and he really is giving away everything inside of Black Ops. It's his life passion. And you also are going to get the $26,000 value of Genesis Educational Library. This is something that comes with it. You guys, I didn't have time to tell you all that's inside the Genesis Library, but these are mentors, millionaires interviews from all kinds of places, whether it's real estate, whether it's MLMs, affiliate marketing. These are gurus interviews that are inside. There's marketing training that's inside, how to use Instagram, how to set up your click funnels, how to do everything. It's all inside there. And this is the Genesis library that you're going to be able to purchase and then resell it for 100% commission. We'll get into the costs in a little bit, but just know that it's valued at $26,000. And we already talked about the Black Ops Underground Marketing Group with the 3 Millionaire Mentors. And also in there is the Black Ops Underground Commission Project. Okay, so not only do we have the mentors in the group, right? And that's a $9,000 value, but they gave us another group for free. And everyone who wants to know more information, if they want to see social proof, if they want to see, has anybody else done this? Who's all done this? Is it possible? Then we give them this information inside this group. So we are placing our prospects in this group. So you guys don't have to go individually and follow up and follow up and follow up, because this group right here is all the following up for you. It's amazing. Plus, if you decide to join us tonight, which I know that you will, you'll get $1,000 worth of trainings and tools. So some of these trainings are the live recruiting session by Darren Little. He actually goes behind the scenes and he recruits for you, and he shows you how he's talking to people. He comes up with all the different situations, and he follows the script that he has that converts very, very well. It's the right way to talk to people in a way that really helps them to say yes. So you get to see Darren live in action only inside Black Ops. He also gives you your first 30 days in business, and he talks about how to build the compression, how to run your business, how fast do you go, what do you do, how do you start? All of that's inside Black Ops, okay? And then, of course, the top secret traffic source and the magical script. This, when you choose to join with us today. The total value of joining with us is valued at $46,000. I'm just going to give a moment of silence for this. No, just kidding. $46,000 value. Wow. When I added all this up, I was just amazed, and I feel totally blessed to myself. I've never had as much value put into me as I do with this group right here. So really, guys, today is $11.49 to start with us. Okay? I don't know when the price will go up. I don't know when Darren is going to decide that his group is worth more. I don't know when the Genesis library is going to decide it's worth more. I don't know when these things are going to go up in value, because they could. But today you can pay $1,149 to get started with us. That's not much at all compared to everything that you're getting. And I need you to remember that you get 100% commissions, okay? So the $1,000 Genesis library, that's how much it costs for someone to purchase it, $1,000, okay? And the other portion of this is the rights to resell it. It today, and tomorrow you could sell it. Today you could sell it, okay? It's instant commissions. You could sell this, you could get hooked up with either Connie or Stacy or me. We can get you started right away, like within a day, and then you'll be ready to resell this. You get the reseller rights. So what happens is, into your PayPal, you get paid $1,000 for every person that joins you. That you do not have to wait for a check to come. Like some MLMs have to wait 2 weeks to 3 weeks to get your check. You don't have to wait at all. These are instant commissions into your PayPal, and we're worldwide, guys. You know, you don't have to take my word for it. We have so many testimonials that I couldn't put them all on here, but I wanted to give you a random amount here of people. We have started off with Connie Matthews, almost 10,000, 9994 already. We have Emily Ching, who's $89,000 in real estate extra commissions. This lady is a real estate agent, and she has used the Black Ops Underground Marketing, the Genesis Library, the Millionaire Mentoring to give her $89,000 extra commissions in what she's already doing. We have Brandon, aka Costo. He made $5,000 in one day. I repeat, $5,000 in one day. That's 5 people joining him in one day. And we teach you how to do that, how to be consistent so that in one day, boom, 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 you have commissions coming in like popcorn popping, okay? And now you go down and you look at Charlene Savage is the woman, the top student. She's made $95,000 in 6 months. It's over $100,000 now, okay? So $100,000 is almost a number that people don't even believe, but it's true. All in Black Ops, okay? This lady is phenomenal, and she is one of our top leaders in there. So we have Stacy Christine, woo-hoo, $1,000 day online, living proof right there. And then we have Damian Barnett. He made 400% commission in his business that he already does. 400% increase in his business. So you guys, congratulations to everybody on here. And you are going to be the next one. So go ahead and push on the button to join now. Get back to whoever has sent you to this webinar, and we will see you on the inside.